channel. This video will introduce SQL, its importance, where it is used, and common commands in a very simple and engaging way. What is SQL? Structured Query Language is a programming language used to store, manage, and retrieve data in a relational database. It allows users to interact with databases by running queries to insert, update, delete, and search for data efficiently. Alright, so where is SQL used? It is used in social media apps for storing user profile, e-commerce sites for tracking others, banks for managing transactions, and even healthcare for taking patient records, among others. There are lots of some common SQL commands which include select, delete, insert, and update. Select is used to retrieve data, insert to add new data, update to modify data, and delete to remove data. So if you want to learn SQL but don't know where to start, this select statement is your first step, and let me show you how to use select. Just like in an e-commerce database, we use select to get a list of products, customers, or orders. So I'm going to show you how to use select command in this video. Guys, so I'm going to show you how to use the select command in SQL. This is an already existing database. I've already modeled a database, so I'm going to use it to show you guys how to use the select command in SQL. So we have a question here: retrieve all customers information, or maybe retrieve all customer information. So now the first thing to do is to type in the select. I like to use the capital letters like the uppercase, because even if I use the lowercase, it doesn't really matter. So select asterisk means all. Select all from customer. We have a customer table, an existing customer table here. So select all from customers. Then run the program. So it's going to show us all the customers information in the database. So this is how to use the select command in SQL. So we have another question here: get customer name and phone number. So we are still going to use our select command to retrieve the customer name and customer phone number. So select customer name. You have to write it the way it is. Select customer name, you separate by a comma, and phone. From, we are selecting this column customer name and column phone number from the customer table, from customer. And always remember to end your line with a semicolon, otherwise you'll get an error. So have a semicolon. So we have two execution button here. You can either run the entire code or just run this line of code, depends on the one you want to do. So right now I'm running just this line of code, so I'm going to use this. So this is going to fetch the customer name and customer phone number from our database. It's very easy, very easy. Okay, so let's take one more question. Retrieve products with red star diecast as its vendor. So remember, we are making use of the select command. So select product name and product code. Product name is a column, product code is a column in the product table. So from products. Alright, so we're given an additional task here: retrieve products with red star diecast as its vendor. So that means we are looking for something in a different column. So now we are going to make use of the command where products product vendor. There is a column for product vendor. So where product vendor is equal red stats diecast, and then remember to end with a semicolon. So the reason I used a quotation mark here is because this is actually a string, so we use a quotation mark to represent strings in programming. It is always the case in all programming language, so this is not a different situation. So then I'll run the code. Alright, so this is going to retrieve the product name and product code with red star diecast as the vendor. So if you want to also view the products vendor, you can also add products vendor. Yeah, so let's run this again. All right, so this is going to give us the products with red stats diecast as its vendor. All right, so this is it. It is a very simple thing to run SQL commands. Like, it's a very how to use SQL's select statement to fetch data like a pro. So in my next video, we will explore more SQL queries. What would you like to learn next? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tech videos. See you next time. Bye.